Just to be close. Just to be close to you.
How to find the right car for you. Go to cars.com. Look at
You know, it is so exciting. We are all preparing because today is Apostle's birthday. It's a huge celebration. This has been an amazing 5 days. This is the 5th day of the conference. And of course, this is a special night set apart to celebrate Apostle Taylor's birthday tonight. And so I know a lot of you have birthday gifts that you have prepared to give Apostle. We just thank God for his life. He is really just sacrificing, just continuously for these last 30 years, and just continues to find ways to sacrifice even more and go even deeper.
And we want to honor God's general, God's best friend, who has spent 4.5 years of his life, Pastor Ashley, who has laid down his life for all of us selflessly. Think about how much he's given, you know, and he's the gift that never stops giving. The prime example, God's prime example on the earth of what it means to be in love with Jesus, to be on fire, to be obedient. And we want to take a moment to honor our best friend, our Father, God's end-time general, Jesus' best friend, Apostle David E. Taylor. We want to welcome our Father, the general, the best friend of Jesus Christ face to face, Apostle David E. Taylor.
It's my birthday, y'all. It's my birthday. I celebrate my birthday all month long, all month. It's my birthday. Play that violin. Put that violin up quickly. It's not loud enough. Get it loud. Come on.
Style is the answer to everything. All of art.
I've always loved my lion belt, but I love my lightning belt equally. Yes, next, what's happening? Back to Houston. Let's go to Houston. Joseph, what's happening? Quickly, what's happening? Let's go to Houston. What's happening? I can't hear him. Get him on. What's next? Come on, let's go. Hold on, wait a minute. Put that back up there. Put that back up there about continue watching us in the right place. Okay, go ahead. In Houston.
Yes, sir. There's a lady called.
What happened?
One of your daughters. We were just talking about tumors leaving people. She had a tumor on her left side. And
What happened? Houston, come on.
Yes, sir.
Quickly on the website live stream. Do it quickly. Tishiana, what happened to you? Give her a mic so we can hear her. Come on, guys. Pay attention. Houston.
Yes, sir,
Houston.
Apostle. Yes, sir, Apostle.
Come on, come on. Out of your person, make this. You can see. And can y'all see me in that sanctuary? Can y'all see me, my screen?
Yes,
Or
sir.
are they still just having that backdrop? Okay, good. I want to communicate properly. I always have to make sure because all these malfunctions are always happening. That's why I asked that. This demon of homosexuality in this country has tried to take over I bring a warning to you. The kingdom of God is coming after you. You're trying to corrupt our kids. I speak to the demon of homosexuality, the prince, the king demon in America. Your crown and scepter is ours. Your throne is ours. You have lost. Vacate your thrones. Vacate your throne. Put down your scepter. I take your crown. Come on, say, snatch that crown. Touch. Now goes through you. Lift your hands. Touch. Fire goes through you. Receive that glory. Now goes through you in Jesus' name. It's raining on their head. I told y'all we needed $1 million. As you know, something like this is expensive, a free school, and we can make it free on a bigger level. I can get a bigger campus and all of you can come.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it.
Do not come.
Well, Kamala wouldn't have come if she didn't hear I was coming.
That glory is here. Because we have not yet built or bought the 100,000 seat Coliseum that God told us to build. So I need you to pray over the finances, abundance of finances, because I know your money is not enough. But if everybody give, we can fulfill what we need to do. I told you 2 days ago, we needed 490,000 immediately. We need $1 million. We immediately needed 490. But we need, at the end of this crusade, we need 1,000 people who will say, I will give 1,000 to this work. I need you to sow. I want you to sow seed. Do it now. Quickly. Text me what you're gonna give tonight. Do it quickly. Do it now. I'm not trying to meet a budget. All our money is going to helping people. We pay millions of dollars to be on TV. How many see our TV broadcast? Wave your hand on some of the major Christian networks. God is telling me to leave the stage, but I need Joseph and I need the team and Taylor, Ashley, them to finish taking up this offering. Joseph, what do you think about this? I can't hear you. His mic isn't on. Come on, get the mic on.
Here at the campus of the Harvest, here in Houston, Texas, to celebrate the one and only God's best friend, his face-to-face messenger, and heaven's key holder, whom Jesus has given the keys of the kingdom. We are so just honored and privileged to celebrate he whom heaven celebrates, whom heaven has entrusted to lead this end-time move of God. And we receive and are thankful for whom Jesus has sent us. We're so grateful for our apostles' example and his life of just sold out to loving Jesus and loving God's people. We would never be anywhere where we're at today without apostles' obedience and showing us the right way. So, but look at that beautiful ice sculpture. Isn't that stunning?
It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, it has heaven's touch on it. For sure, apostles' excellence in everything,
but the Houston campus is beautiful. It is an extension of heaven. You know, all of us know that Apostle Taylor has had many trips to heaven, you know, so he knows the standard of Jehovah. He has a standard of excellence, and it is radiant in here.
Apostle David Itila, this cake is beautiful.
And it has like a lion's head right in the middle of it. I don't know whether they can see it. There's a lion's head right there. And a crown, of course, on top of that. For our emperor, the emperor that God has established on the earth right now.
And we just thank God for Apostle's obedience. I mean, when you think about the fact that this is a man that God has chosen and had to wait over 2,000 years to find someone with a heart like his that he could use. He's the only one who has been obedient to God with everything.
His body began to glow.
My God.
Like Moses did when he was on the mount with the Lord, shut away for just 40 days. And we want to show that clip too, or that picture of Apostle when he was just glowing with the light and the glory of God. It was phenomenal.
That was phenomenal. Some of you all may have witnessed that, when Apostle went live, he was in there, I think maybe 6 months at the time.
Yes.
And he had been doing services every Thursday live. He literally started glowing.
Before I came out, the Lord visited me not face to face but by his presence just a moment ago, and he began to say to leaders who are misunderstanding, they misunderstand the honor that the people, the sons and daughters I put around you, are giving you. They mistake it for worship. He says because they are dishonorable themselves, they let people be dishonorable around them. It's especially in this American generation that, America is so disrespectful and casual with leaders. That's why they get on TV and cut down preachers. It's all that evil. And you leaders in the body of Christ, I want to talk to you. You've allowed disrespect, dishonor, a lack of reverence for what you do. You cannot be Jesus' best friend and Jesus saying that you're his best friend if you allowing that kind of stuff. So I want to make this clear to the pastors and the leaders and to the fivefold ministry, because I had one leader out on the East Coast sit up and say that to me, and I rebuked him and we fell out over it. Well, I didn't fall out, he fell out. Yeah, and started cursing me out on the phone. I mean, actually cursing me out. I said, you got a devil. So I know these leaders, they are so disrespectful and dishonorable. But people who are around me, they see the real glory from the Bible. This is not a game. But I believe in honoring divinity. And this is why we can't see God's glory in this generation through a lot of these ministries. All they can do is talk and preach and do other things, but they don't have glory. They got gifts, they got anointings, but God cannot trust these men with his glory, because they are disrespectful. They don't have honor. And I want to make this clear. The kind of culture of the kingdom that goes on around here. And I'm having this, bad hair day again. Let me fix this, because y'all know I shake it everywhere. My enemies say I got a toupee, but it's not a toupee. It's my real curly, fluffy hair, yeah. I'm sorry, Pingo. That's why I called you Pingo. You figure out what that means, Pingo. I call my enemies a Pingo, that's right. Yeah, you figure that out. There ain't no toupee. I've never wore a toupee ever in my life. Here go my bad hair day again. We got to get this straight. I'll have somebody help me in a moment. And trying to keep this right here. Yeah, but are they there? Come on, talk to me, guys. Y'all don't leave me in the air like that. Come on. When I make us say something, communicate. Come on. Always narrate and tell me what's going on. I need to see them on the screen. Quit switching my screen here. Keep them on the screen so I can see them. I can't hear them. I can't hear them. Where's the sound? Softly, musicians. I'm talking. Pay attention. Don't stop playing. Play softly. There's one other person that I really want to honor, and that's Michelle Brennan. Michelle, I love you. You are the example of my most choicest daughter in ministry. You work so hard, more than anyone else in this ministry, and you are the most obedient.
And as you were saying as well, Apostle is always giving back. I mean, he's given up. We know he did 2 talks about the 2 jets he gave up in the early 2000s, but even since then, I mean, I know we've purchased jets for him before because it is so taxing on him to be able to just constantly go through airports and things, you know, every week, and then traveling overseas and all that. He needs that. And yet I know he's given, I think, another 2 since then. This may be the 5th one. So I think he's given over 4 away for the kingdom. And it's just so beautiful to see his heart, and he deserves this. Amen.
He so deserves this because his heart is always the kingdom. He's always giving back. He's always sacrificing. And I know, you know, his executive, his staff has always, you know, tried to get him to keep one of the jets so he can, you know, have more peace and more, you know, rest when he travels.
That is absolutely true, Pastor Ashley. So I think we need to see that video one more time.
This year on your birthday, your friends, sons, and daughters, and many around the world want to bless you with your very own Gulfstream G5 executive private jet airplane.
That is phenomenal. And Apostle, we cannot wait to see you use that jet stream to travel and to just enjoy, go on vacation, you know, wherever you know, God leads, wherever your heart desires.
Wow, thank you so much. Oh, this is amazing, the Gulfstream and just this explosion. I'm very humbled. Praise God. I think I may keep this one.
So happy we could do all this for you, even though it is nothing compared to what you've done for us, and it's nothing compared, like your executive Michelle was saying, is nothing compared to what you deserve. We love you, Apostle. You are God's treasure sent to this world.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Apostle. Happy birthday to you.
And I expect miracles today. My one and only true find it in me. My one true love. Lord, eyes, your miracles. If others won't believe you in this day, if they won't believe your ancient ways, I do. I say this to you as you're in heaven, sitting on your throne. I trust you. Just to be close to you, it's my desire. Oh.
All right, good early evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host, you a Pussy Rich Holmes, and that was done by none other than the all-time, the all-famous motherfucking Lord Pender, man. Rest in peace, brother. Catch you on the flip side, my man. Anybody who's just asking, that's a good friend of ours, man. And anybody who wants the full details offline, get with me because I won't discuss it here. Okay? So, all right. You guys ready? All right, here we go. All right. Okay, first of all, the stage case. I'm going to kind of go in order here. Let's see here. Which one's the stage case? Go and open that one. Dock it there. Boom. Go and dock this one. Bam, here it is. Okay, stage case. First of all, movie prop rentals. Okay. Movie prop rentals. How do we go about this? How do we figure this out? Amway. We got movie prop rentals. Okay, hang on.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
Whoa, that was crazy. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and mute this because this is where I think most of the information is going to be. Stupid fucking stage, like an idiot. I can't believe we did this. Nope. There it is, right there. Okay. All right. Let me just put this up on the background here, just so we kind of have an idea of what we're looking at. All right. So here's one of David's many fucking lies that we told people over the years that we said never would happen. Okay. And this was probably by far one of the biggest fucking Ponzi schemes I've ever seen. Like when we talk about how deep this scam is, okay? When we talk about the depths of this scam and what it really entails, this is by far one of the most complex and most unique fucking religious Ponzi schemes. I think we all kind of learned this on the fly, right? I don't know about anybody else, but I did. I learned all this shit on the fly about how these schemes work. It wasn't like I knew how they worked. This one was fucking unique, man. This one was fucking unique. This one was really unique. Oh my God. So here's the thing about this stage, right? He fucking lied to the public about the actual size. It's going to be almost 300 feet fucking wide, 255 feet wide. It was going to take up half the fucking arena Amway. All right. So 255 feet wide, 50 feet high. I can't even discuss this case because it makes my fucking head split. Jesus Christ. Anyways, long story short. Okay, David pitched this. I'm going to fill up the arenas. We're going to heal all these people with cancer. Guess what? Never fucking happened. All right. Never happened. Never happened. All right. Time and time again, David said, you know what? I'm going to fill the Amway up. Time and time again, it failed year after year. He always had some stupid fucking excuse. Just like if you watch The Boiler Room, right? Same thing. You fucking move scams. You move around. Keep moving. Oh, it's Pinocchio. Yeah. Yeah, 17 people in attendance for a 20,000 seat arena. He's like, you know what? Fuck that. I'll pay the extra seats anyways. I don't care. I'll pay those seats. So he lies to the public. All right. That's what's really unique about this is that he lied to the entire general public about this idea. The stage size, it was half this size. It's like 100 and something. Okay. Not 255 feet. It was 150. So he lied about the size. What he also did was he basically started adding shit to the deal. And then when it got too much, he's like, I'm not going to pay it. You should give us this shit for free. That's the best way I could explain this. And these guys, let me tell you something. This company, okay, through my research, calling these people and talking to these people, they told them, get a loan. Get a loan. Exactly. He used COVID for an excuse when fucking lumber prices were through the goddamn roof. He's all, hey, COVID fault, but I'm going to go ahead and keep paying on it. He ended up fucking over on the deal, breach of contract. This stage is actually being thrown out now. Okay. Whatever's built on it's being thrown out. And they now owe. The judge finally issued a final judgment for it. You guys ready? You guys ready for this one? Check this out. So there's 344,000 for whatever that's fees, whatever. And another 108,000 in attorney fees. So that's what? Let's see, 8, 10, 12. That's 450. Let's call it 456, 453. 453,000. Let's just call it 453. See these two numbers that are highlighted? That's what David owes movie prop rentals now. Almost $500,000 when they... Get it, dude. You can't fucking make this up. Oh my God. Oh my God, like to think of this, it makes my head fucking, it does, it seriously does. The amount of money, the scam, how much they lost, they're not getting the stage. The dumbest fucking idea. Oh my God. David, this is why David failed, because he didn't have a fucking board telling him this is a stupid idea. Everybody's like, yeah, go ahead and do it. It's such a good idea, Apostle. It's such a good idea. You're gonna fucking knock him out of the ring, Apostle. Dude, just shy of $500,000. It's just shy of $500,000. That's debt. That's deep debt. To get back to real debt, dude, it's going to take at least 10 to 20 million. They're in debt. They're getting bankruptcy's next. Bankruptcy's next, okay? And guess what? They don't pay that number, interest. Absolutely. They will get their money. Goddamn right. Anybody that David owes money to when they get convicted, my tinnitus is kicking in. Anybody that David owes money to is going to get paid. That's how it works. Anybody that's this company is a victim of David's fraud, they'll get paid. They'll get paid. Whenever this case is settled and the money's there, they're like, here's your money. This is what he owes you. But right now, fuck no, they don't know how to manage money. Nope. That's why they're in the financial clusterfuck they're in now. Now. So that's what, just shy of $500,000. Yo, what up, Interspace Alchemist? What up? Blood in, blood out. All right. Interspace. Do you remember that stage case? They owe just shy of $500,000 to the plaintiff. Literally flushing money down the fucking toilet. Yeah. David's all, you know what I can do with money really good is fucking flush it. He's like, I could wipe my ass, but I'll take the short route and put a pad in. I'll flush the money. Just save enough so I can buy some pads, all right? All right, so that's that. Now to the good shit. New court doc. Okay. And this is United States response brief to defendant's motion to modify stipulated protective order. Right, here we go. Michelle Brennan, David Taylor, Kia Jones. Procedural background. We're not going to go into that. Okay, so $452,868.70 to be exact. Justice all, you know what? God will fix that. Kia's all, God will pay that bill. Don't worry. Anybody smell a bankruptcy coming soon? Right here. Anybody smell bankruptcy? Bankruptcy coming soon, man. This is a lot of money. Okay. So first of all, let's go over Michelle's counts real quick. Michelle Brennan, on one count of conspiracy to commit forced labor, 6 counts of forced labor, and money laundering conspiracy. In the same indictment, Taylor was charged with 2 additional counts. Remember how Vanessa was saying, hey, when you're on this many counts, they want you. 6 counts. Let's see, there's 1 count, 6 counts. Seven. So there's 7 counts on Michelle. David got hit with 2 additional counts of forced labor. Okay? Because I guarantee you guys, shit's gonna get real, and I'll just tell you guys that it's gonna get real. All right? It's gonna get real. That's like we only know the tip of this fucking iceberg. He's cooked. They're cooked, okay? So we have Michelle on, let's see, 6, 7, 8 counts. David on 10. Okay? Michelle's gonna serve time. You know why? Because they have her text messages. And the prosecution has already said that they are intimately involved. And remember how we just said they can't stop fucking up their case? Right? Let me go ahead and show you guys a little something here. All right, give me a second here. Give me one moment. Let's take a peek here. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh man, they're fucking up. Oh man. You guys remember how we said? Oh man. Okay, I don't even want to put the pictures up because I'm not going to do that. But what the cult is doing right now as we speak, they're posting pictures of the prosecution, the judge, saying they're all fucking corrupt. And it's the top 9. Y'all are going to get indicted. Just fucking wait. Y'all setting yourself up. What Napoleon say, don't ever disturb your enemy when they're making a mistake. Keep fucking up, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Good job. Good job. Keep sealing David's fate. Okay, so Kathleen's getting hit with the count of forced labor. Okay. Conspiracy to commit, because she knew about it. Conspiracy is the act of knowing. That's it. It's the act of knowing you knew, and Kathleen was actually involved. I'll tell you guys that. Kathleen was involved fully. Okay, she knew. Kathleen, you want to know what Kathleen was doing? She was taking people out to the fucking street. That was her job, to shuttle people from the hotel. And you guys want to know what time this always happened? Remember how we always said there was shady shit going on there? 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. That is something I have gathered in our information gathering. And I asked a specific question to some of these people. I'm not going to say who it was, but there was always a certain time when these people were taken out of the hotel and put to the street, and it was always at 1 o'clock. Nothing good ever happens after, say, 10 or 11, right? Especially at some fucking shady hotel in fucking Greens Point, Houston, where it is known for fucking prostitution activity. So they're going to round up that whole fucking crew. Hell yeah. All right. So anyways, following detention proceedings, the court ordered detained say they can have no contact, okay? To protect the victims, right? They said to protect the victims, you can have no contact. And even in this order, this protective order is very... Look at this. You guys, check this shit out. Look at this. Look at this. You guys want to see why this order is so fucking protective? Look at this. Look at this. To protect victims and witnesses in this case because of the extensive amount. This is what... We just found this out today. The government has produced inter alia approximately 82,000 financial records, 14,000 pages of FBI reports and other documents, 41,000 pages of Facebook records, 46 gigabytes of data from Ring Central and Servant Keeper. Kia, you were the servant keeper. Kia's little fucking servant for Michelle. 46 gigs of data from Ring Central, 776 body-worn camera videos because the cult had body camera videos. 12,000 photos, extractions of electronic devices, and Taylor's iCloud. They're finding more shit. Months after production began on December 22nd, 2025, Taylor asked the government to provide dates, birth of soul. Listen to this fucking cocksucker. Taylor's all, I want all the information of all the victims right now. Oh, man. That's the thing. We dig this shit up on morning coffee and while we're working. You guys do realize that, right? We do that. Me, Uncle Jake, all the people that do research here, we do this throughout our day. Yeah, we dig this shit up on morning coffee. Yeah, it got filed yesterday, but it got updated today. Yeah. Oh, she's fucked. Kia's stupid. Kia's dumb. Keep making mistakes, Kia. Keep making mistakes. We love when our enemies make mistakes. Not my enemies, but Napoleon just said, don't ever interrupt your enemies when they make mistakes. And you guys are continuing to make mistakes. Putting Facebook posts up about the judge, saying they're corrupt, doxing them, putting their faces out. Yeah, look at this little fucking prick. Taylor asked the government to provide dates of birth, social security numbers, and addresses of the named victims. What a fucking prick. What a little cocksucker. He deserves it. Fuck him. You guys, this protection order is so strict David can't know the name of the victims. The lawyers can't tell him the names. Nothing. They cannot know shit about who came forward. They cannot. It is fucking lock and key. You guys, I don't even know who the fucking witnesses are. I have no clue. I have no clue who the victims are. I have no clue who the witnesses are. These people coming forward and talking, I don't know if they're victims or witnesses. I would never want them to disclose that to me. And I even told them, if you are, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's better that I don't. So I don't even know. I have no clue who the victims and witnesses are. I don't want to know. It's not my business. Let's see what Uncle Jake got here. Oh yeah, Uncle Jake's. Look, there's Uncle Jake's body cam. Uncle Jake. And make sure you give Uncle Jake a like. Let me go and put a comment on here. Oh, this is great. Look at this. Nope. Zella, if you know, don't put it in the chat, okay? And I honestly don't think that she is, okay? I know exactly who Leslie is. I can tell you she's not. I can tell you she's not. That I know of. And she wouldn't be a credible witness anyways. She went there and her friend died. Yeah, it fucking sucks. I've talked to her, actually. I've actually talked to her. And, yeah, she's shady, actually. I don't trust her. I don't trust her one bit. I don't. She started a GoFundMe for the fucking victims. Like, who does that when there's a fund for the victims by the government, and it's way more than she'll ever fund? So, yeah, I'm real careful of her. I've spoken to her, actually, earlier on when we had gone about this. She was actually trying to steal information off of us. I don't trust her. I don't trust her as far as I could throw her, which wouldn't be very far. Okay. Counsel for Taylor also requested, look at these arrogant pricks, that the parties modify the protective order to allow dissemination of information and materials to people outside the defense team, including to current members. Are these lawyers fucking kidding me? These fucking lawyers are scumbags. I'll fucking call you guys out. Scott, your whole fucking defense team, are you guys fucking kidding me? You guys are fucking scumbags, man. The fucking nerve of you motherfuckers, man. Fuck you guys. You guys are the problem. You guys are the fucking problem. This is why fucking assholes like David get away with fucking child molestation and shit like that, is because of you motherfuckers. Is because of you. You get paid to keep fucking dirty scumbags like this off the fucking hook, man. Fuck your defense team, David. Yeah, and do not donate to Leslie's GoFundMe. Warning everybody, do not donate to her. The government has their own fund. Anybody trying to get rich off this shit, trying to do a GoFundMe, help the victims, trust me, they are being helped by the government. Do not donate to any fucking bullshit GoFundMe. Don't do it. Fucking scumbag lawyers. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fucking scumbags. Are they serious? Are these guys fucking serious? Hey, they want all the information so they can pass it out to the other members. These guys. Fucking dirty fucking lawyers, man. Fucking scumbags. Fucking scum. Fucking gutter slugs, man. They belong with David. David should have just hired these fucking pieces of shit. Never surprises me. Never surprises me with lawyers. And that's what they do. They spin it. I'm fucking blown away too. The fucking nerve of these lawyers. They know this is a case where people are being victimized. Hey, give us all the information so we can go ahead and disseminate to fucking members outside in the cult. Yeah. Fuck you, Scott. Fuck you, Scott. Fucking piece of shit. The nerve. The fucking nerve. Yeah, the balls on these guys to even ask. What the fuck? Fuck, man. I've read over this today and skimmed over it, But now that I'm actually sitting here reading it with you guys, the fucking nerve of these fucking people. Oh, man. Oh, they're totally fucking insensitive. Absolutely. The fucking straight clown ass bitches. Yeah. This is why our court system is so fucked up. And we found out where the ball's being dropped from Michelle's bond violations. Pretrial services. Pretrial services. Andrea Peschke. Let me go ahead and put her phone number in the chat. So I've already called. She won't talk to me because I'm a journalist. Okay. I don't want to go too much into details, but let me go ahead and give you Andrea Peschke's number, because here's the thing. It's her job to monitor Michelle. Okay. Now, we know Michelle's violating her bond. Oh, no, never mind. It's already taken care of. Nope, never mind. Forget it. I did call Andrea Peschke today. I did leave a message, and I did get a response, and it was a different response than I was expecting, but it was a response. Let me talk about Michelle's son, Josh, here for a little bit. Josh Brennan. If you're watching, you little fucking sack of shit, we found out about you today. You're putting your hands on little kids, you fucker. You're abusing little kids inside that cult, you son of a bitch, and getting away with it because of who your fucking mom is. Well, guess what? You're a grown-ass fucking man now, you little sack of shit. Let me go and put that out there. Michelle's son is abusing children. I don't know to what extent, but he is for sure bullying them, putting his hands on them. Absolutely. Being just a rude fucking little piece of fucking shit. Everything that's coming to your son, Michelle, if you're watching this, he fucking deserves it. Putting his hands on fucking kids. Yeah. Yep. That's not a lie. I wouldn't tell you guys it. There's eyewitnesses. Yes. So Michelle's son, yep. Little fucking sack of shit. It fucking sucks because he's a product of her fucking life. It's bullshit, right? Look at the fucking Michelle, your son will never have a normal life after this. You do realize that, right? All you women in there that have kids and you're alienating them for this fucking cult, you're fucked up. You're fucked up, man. You're fucked up. It's only a matter of time. Yeah. Josh, you're a grown-ass man. If there's people, children you put your hands on, I can't help you there, buddy. I can't tell you whether or not you fucking know that's right or wrong, because I'm pretty sure you know putting your hands on kids isn't right. But you got away with it because of who your fucking cunt mom is. But it's okay, Josh, because you're used to seeing your people be abused, so you think it's okay. It's going to take a long time to unfuck you, Josh, but there might be hope for you, but I don't know, man. If I was you, Josh Brennan, I would walk the fuck away. Honestly, go turn state's evidence, turn everything over to the government. It would be, honestly, Josh, it would probably be for your own safety, my friend. You should probably listen to us. It would be best, Josh Brennan, if you just got the fuck out. Because it's all going to come out eventually, Josh. We told everybody how bad this was. We're finding out a little bit more and more every day. And he's gotten away with it time and time again because of his fucking cunt mom, Michelle Brennan. Total system of abuse. And everybody got away with it except the people at the bottom. They're the ones taking all the fucking abuse. Look, Taylor and Brennan, look at this is what they wanted to request modified. Look at all this. They won't let him keep the discovery material in the jails. Nope. That is a fucking no-go on this case. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, we want all the materials. We want to be able to keep it outside of the defense. Oh, man. The government offered a compromise allowing the defense to disclose names of the victims and witnesses starting 90 days before trial, as long as they did not identify any individuals as victims and or witnesses for the government with certain other restrictions. So that there's negotiation going on. some things they're not going to budge on, like the unable to compromise on the provisions that precludes the defendants from retaining discovery materials outside the presence of counsel, because there's so much fucking sexually explicit material, but also personally identifying information. This is something we learn about in the medical field. Personally identifying information, names, phone numbers, addresses, certain shit about their health, right? Okay. Now, people ask me if I'm violating HIPAA by talking about David's health. No, because that's an investigative tactic. That's something I know that I have found out about David. Violating HIPAA would be like going into his medical records and giving you guys the name of his prescriptions, his doctors, where he goes to the hospital. Saying David is sick with diabetes because I found it in public record, that's not violating HIPAA. And my previous knowledge of knowing how diabetes works and the other possible conditions that go along with diabetic ketoacidosis and the type of lifestyle he lived, this is all knowledge that I have retained on my own research. So there is no HIPAA violations here. Can't help it if we're educated on this shit. This is something David wasn't educated. That's why he's a fucking gluttonous slob now. Okay, no objection to the discovery coordinator. All right, because that's going to just cost him more money. The government objects to the defendant's attempt to bind the government as to precisely how the government may handle its own evidence investigation and prosecution. Fucking pricks. Oh, the delusions, man. The delusions of grandeur are just, they're just oozing out of this fucking cult, man. It's disgusting. It's fucking funny, too, at the same time. These people have no moral compass, and this is just showing. Or part of a screen because Marvel's supposed offense, motions, discussing offense. Okay. All right, there's some other stuff because they get to talking about witness tampering here too. Yep. All right, take a peek. The phone calls, you guys. Also, the judge knows about phone calls now too. All right, this is just case law right here. Clause modifications. Okay. I'm just kind of going slow because this is all case law stuff right here. This is big too. In this case, which involves human trafficking victims, new vocabulary, right? This is, you guys, I want to be real clear about this too. We have to be very vigilant, right? Same with our medical code, right? I have to be very vigilant of my vocabulary. What am I looking at? There's certain things I can and can't code, right? Those are guidelines that I learned. We can't go off suspected, right? Shit like that. Hey, Harriet Olsen, what's up, bro? Vocabulary is going to be very important in these documents when we read them. Okay. What is this saying right here? In this case, which involves human trafficking, the Crimes Victim Rights Act of 2004 helps to delineate the contours of what constitutes good cause. CVRA provides that all victims have the right to be treated with fairness and respect for the victim's dignity and privacy. Basically saying, hey, we're not going to give you fucking any information, man. Oh, or Aaron, dude, you hit me up anytime, bro. You know that, dude. I work from home, man. I work from home, bro. And honestly, when you guys call me when I'm working from home, fuck my days, man, I knock charts out. It's weird. So the victims have rights in this, right? They have the rights of their privacy. That way the information can't get out to, say, jobs, family members, shit like that, right? So they're insured rights with this, the CVRA. What's it called? The Crimes Victim Rights Act. Is that what it is? Yep. So the CVRA is what protects these people. It's very serious. And they're going to use that. Nope, you can't have access to these. You victimize these people. Fuck you. I wish they could talk like that in court. No, you victimize these people. You're not having access to them. Fuck off. But it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately. Granting consent motion. Oh, see, look, they already have other case law. United States versus Majid. Okay, so this must have been another faith-based organization. We might have to look into this to see what this was about. Because this might have been another fucking cult, right? Where this type of shit was happening. So look, we already have some sort of case law from 2021. 221. Here's another one. Oh, Keith Rainier. Bam. You look, United States versus Keith Rainier. Bam, right here. Hey, Nexium. Boom, right there. Boom. Boom, protecting the victims, right? Because remember what happened with Keith Rainier? His fucking victims were branding themselves and shit. Oh, man. Yep. Yeah, Keith Rainier, man. That dude's in jail for the rest of his life. Oh, he's demanding the lawyers, and the lawyers are probably telling him you're not going to get it. You victimize these people. You're not going to get it. Even then, if you do get it, we can't tell you who the victims are because we're under a protective order. We can't tell you. We can't tell you. We'll go to jail. We'll lose our license to practice if we do. That's what would happen with David's lawyers. If by somehow they told him who the victims were. Dude, the judge would have their ass. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Look. KOGGC is engaged in a public campaign to discredit the government's case, have harassed former members who have left the organizations. They're actively intimidating witnesses and victims, possibly. And he's absolutely demanding that they pass over the information. These lawyers are fucking scumbags, man. He's asking for all the information of his victims. Who the fuck were they? That way I can re-victimize them some more. Yep. That's a big sign. Who are the victims? That's a telltale sign. But you guys, there's going to be shit in here that we probably won't know victims because like I said, vocabulary is going to be important in the next few months, you guys. All right. When we start seeing more documents drop and we start reading through these documents, we really got to pay attention to what's being written in these federal documents, okay? It's going to be very, very important to understand what's happening in this case. We just had her mention, hey, in this case, which involves human trafficking. Oh, we've all worked hard, dude. Oh, thanks, Lionel. Appreciate you, man. We've all worked on this, man. And somebody asked me today, Rich, are you taking care of yourself? And I'm like, yeah, I am. I think it was more the fact, hey, are you going to do anything dumb, Rich? Like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm all right. And that's the importance of this community, is to make sure that we're all right, because this is a deep fucking rabbit hole and we all went down the motherfucker together. We all went down the rabbit hole together. Has it been tiring? You fucking A right, it has. Fuck yeah, it's tiring. Because that's what it takes to stop this. Because it couldn't take just one or two fucking videos, you guys. All these other fucking content creators out there that just jumped on the train for the clicks and views, they don't really know what it takes to bring down a religious fucking cult. They don't. They don't. They have no clue what it involves. Am I tired? You fucking A right, I'm tired, but it's what it takes. And I made a promise to myself, like, to right the wrong, right? To make it right. I promised the wrong to make it right. Like, this is fucked up what happened. And the deeper down the rabbit hole we went, because David never, all we asked for is fucking transparency, and he couldn't even do that. So guess what? Hey, down the rabbit hole we go with you, fat boy. Fuck you. Down the rabbit hole we go. Fuck him. Nope, you want to be a piece of shit? Guess what? We're going to track you down the fucking shit stain trail you leave behind, fucker. That's what it took. The deeper down we went, the worse it fucking got. You guys, this is Ghislaine Brannon. Fucking Ghislaine Brannon. Michelle was literally the fucking madam of this place. It's all going to come out. All this shit they're doing with YouTube, guess what? Look, it's making it right into the fucking government report. Hey, look, they're pretty much doxing you. They're fucking calling you a fraud. Look, the government is very much paying attention. Very much. Right here. Even more concerning. The effort to witness tamper is demonstrated by Kia Jones' text during the witness copy and paste the language exculpatory statement to send it to Taylor in support of his legal defense. 10%, David. 10 fucking percent. Michelle, if you're watching through fucking your son's phone, Josh, you little fuckhead, you're fucked, dude. We know what you did, Josh. You're a fucking bully, fucking punk little bitch. Just like your fucking mom. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, and Michelle, you're fucked up for even putting your son in this situation. Michelle, I can't fucking wait till the day they actually lock your fucking bitch ass up. I really can, and it's coming. I know it is. They don't hit you with 8 counts and expect you're done. You're done. Look right here. Look right here. Check this out. Kathleen Klein. Look, for example, Kathleen Klein. This is recent. Recently reported to the government that current KOGGC members have been contacting them. What's something that the judge ordered? Don't even attempt to witness tamper. Now we have witness tampering. Have learned and written down the identities of the victims and exchanged messages about victims. For example, defendant Kathleen Klein and 2 current KOGGC members exchanged the following messages. Hey, and this is recent too, by the way, everybody. So you still have these fucking cunt bitches, Michelle, and all these fucking members. Would suck if he or she randomly died, huh? I thought that earlier today. Yeah, it'd be hilarious. See text messages. Other members who have left also report receiving numerous threatening, harassing messages on text and social media accounts. They should be afraid, declaring they're going to go to hell. This is what spiritual torment is. This is psychological spiritual torment. This is what it looks like. This is psychological torment, spiritual torment on a spiritual level. Yeah, David, look how far saying don't be ridiculous is fucking taking you. You guys, remember how we talk about the spiritual abuse? Right here. Black and fucking white. Black and white. This is all spiritual torment. This is all psychological torment from a cult. Nope. Yeah, it is. This is what spiritual hell looks like. This is what spiritual torment is like. I get it. I get it. It's giving me fucking anxiety right now what these people are doing. Okay. At least one current member of KOGGC interfered with victims. Joseph fucking Bush on the bust. Okay, so we know that fucking idiot. Taylor set the tone for fear. Okay? And it's still going on. Right there. Should be instilled that those have left. No, they're still putting shit in text messages. No, they're still putting shit in text messages, of course, because they're smarter than everybody. Right? Because that shit can't be found in text messages, everybody. No, they're actually using Signal app. No, they're using Signal app. No, they were trying to use all kind of encrypted app fucking messaging apps, but the Fed's like, but the government got into those anyways. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. David, hey, Soups, you know what's funny? It's like everything that David said is going back to him 7 times, like saying everybody's going to suffer 7 times worse. Well, remember how David had a problem shitting? Well, now he doesn't. Like he has a problem not shitting. Yeah, this is new. This is new. This is, Irie, this is basically Michelle and David saying, hey, we want access to all the victims, and the government's basically saying, no fucking way. There's a Crime Victim Rights Act that because they're victims, there's no fucking way. They want names, addresses, social security numbers, phone numbers. And the fucking defense has the balls to ask for it. They're like, hey, we want all the names of all these victims. That way we can give them to the cult. Oh, man, it's laughable. This is a fucking comedy show unrolling in front of us with this case, with these lawyers seriously asking, hey, they want access to all the victims. They're like, fuck you guys. Maybe 90 days before, but even then, they won't know who the witnesses or victims are until the fucking trial. David wants to take it that far. Guess what? The day of the trial, that's when David will know when the witnesses are. When they walk in that door, David's gonna be like, oh shit. Fuck. David's gonna like shit his pants like good old Donnie Trump. He's gonna fucking just leave a puddle of shit. Hey, I could share this, Doc. Yeah, for sure. Dun, 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 dun. I think this will work. Try that. It might not. I might have to like put it in another link somewhere. Yeah, and the lawyers are probably getting fucking paid fat too. Taylor's teachings throughout the charged conspiracies included encouraging self-inflicted violence and violence against others should KOGGC be if confronted by law enforcement. Taylor had promised to get rid of those who do not serve him, which the government interprets to include witnesses against him. During a meeting, the workers, Taylor stated, I'm going to be looking at you in hell. So here again is all the spiritual torment. Yeah, because he thinks, and let me be clear to this, okay? To all the victims and witnesses out there, if you're listening, Dave is not in control of your spirituality. He never has been. He never will be, okay? This is all the spiritual torment he wants to continue to put you through. But only you and your own soul are in charge of your own salvation and your destiny, okay? Not David. You don't need him. You don't. Fucking Jeff. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Like, carry the weight. Carry the weight. No, he can't. Nah, David can't even control his own fucking bowels. No, he can't. Nope. Nope. But here again, this is what spiritual torment looks like. This is what spiritual and psychological torment looks like inside a cult. Nope. I don't. Te amo. Nope. Never been scammed by a church. I have. I don't want to say I was scammed. I was scammed out of my time one time when I was starting up my business by some fucking subcontracting piece of shit. It was fucked up and I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. And I fucking found out who he was and I made all the appropriate calls and he ended up getting in trouble. I was really fucking pissed because I spent time, money, and gas to go do something that had no business of doing anything. It really pissed me off. I think maybe that's why I take such a big offense to it too. Okay. I don't give a fuck whether you're religious or not. If you're scamming people, you're scamming people. That means you're a fucking thief. You're a fucking thief and a fraud. And I don't like fucking fraud. Taking somebody's time is just as bad as taking their fucking money. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. That fucking piece of shit that did that to me, I will never fucking forget that lesson. Ever. Never. I will never forget that first lesson in business, man. And now that I see David, yeah, fuck that piece of shit. Mm-mm. All right, miracles from jail. Okay. Finance government. Okay, thousands of such videos and images. Okay, so we know there's so many fucking sexually explicit images, and there's probably some in there that we're not going to see because of the nature of them, right? I personally don't want to see them, but I for sure think there's going to be images in there of the child nature. I don't know to what extent, but that is my fucking gut feeling that David is a sick fuck. Where sick fuck is, sick fucks are, and David is a sick fuck. Okay. Yep. Ultimate disrespect because you can't, exactly, right? Getting the fucking time back. That's something I didn't get back. But I fucking reverse tracked that motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, fuck David. Look at this. Taylor's iCloud alone contains thousands of such videos and images, sexually explicit. David's a sexual predator. I'm writing him a really nice long fucking letter. And I just actually put in there, I was like, you know, Sarah Cohen was right about you. You're a fucking sexual predator. And no amount of bond or anything will stop you from fucking around with young girls. Look, they can't. It is not possible for the government to separate the materials from the text message given the voluminous number. Holy shit. Look at this, because it's... Look, uh-oh. 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 What did I say about the vocabulary, everybody? What did I say about the vocabulary about 5 fucking minutes ago? What do we have right here? Uh-oh. Pedo prophet. Pedo prophet. David E. Taylor. Fucking pedophile prophet. Uh-oh. 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 Only takes one, man. Only takes one. All it takes is one. Vocabulary. That's why the cult's asking, oh, we want to know who all the fucking victims are. Fuck off. One and done. Yep. RC, hey, RC, Trump shits his pants too, bro. Trump shits his pants, so does Biden. They all, dude, it's weird. It's like, for whatever reason, like, narcissists and sociopaths like to shit their pants. David shits his pants, Biden shits his pants, and so does Trump. Hey, hold on.
Girdle, and you mentioned the lifts. However, one of the things that I mean, I just love hearing.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, so he shits his pants, right?
All the time. The nickname the nickname for The Apprentice, if you're a boom operator on that show, is the shit show. Because he'd shit himself publicly. Remember how I told you about the words like arbitrage?
Yeah.
So if he saw a word he didn't like and he couldn't pronounce, which is basically any 3-syllable word, he would freak out and he'd fly into a rage, and then it would let loose. He doesn't. And you would hear it. He's profoundly incontinent, bro. I'm talking like a minute-long evacuation of his bowels.
Like a cartoon character.
Yeah, no, in full audio. Like, you know, imagine the guy's got a lavalier. There's some dude like this being like, I just heard that guy shit himself for 5 minutes.
So what?
And the reason for that is I used to do a lot of cocaine. Cocaine has laxative. Stimulants have laxative, you know? So it's a combination of like 30 years of stimulant abuse and eating nothing but McDonald's because all he.
Okay, hey, that's a good point to come into. We'll leave it at that, right? David was doing fucking the same, right? Like 15, 20 years of fucking stimulant abuse, eating McDonald's. Now that he's not, like, he's literally like evacuating himself because he not only is he on RC, hey, I'm sorry if you love Trump and that's cool. I respect your vote and everything. But dude, these are people that were on the show. Like, and I get it. Like, there's a cult of personality with Trump, right? Trump's got a little cult too, bro. We could talk Trump cult, but I don't do that here because I'm not about politics. That's, dude. He's that guy worked on the show. He's just letting you know, like, I worked on the show. That's all that guy did. It was all he's telling you is the facts. Kessler worked with Trump on beauty pageants, okay, and Celebrity Apprentice. That's all he did. He just worked with him. There's more than this, bro. There's more than just this, RC. He shit his pants when he was sitting there with Erdogan on the fucking White House. Trust me, Trump shits his pants, bro. He does. He shits his pants. That's why him and David would be good friends. Like, that's the one thing I think David and Trump share that they could be good friends with is that they both shit their pants. David drinks fruit juice with fruit juice chaser. Dude. Oh, man. There is, RC. Go online and do the research yourself. I've already looked at it, bro. I've looked at it. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, man. It's just, I'm not trying to, like, save Trump's, like, trust me, dude. I'm not that guy. Like, that's cool. You voted for Trump? Bitchin', right on. I didn't fucking vote, right? Because our government doesn't give a fuck about me as far as I see it. So I don't vote. Okay? You voted for Trump? Right on. I'm just giving you the facts of the research that I've done. That's all. That's all. Back to David. So now that they want this is party agreed to certain narrowly tailored discovery true include relevant. So they want PII, personally identifying information. Right there. Bam. Dude, they fucking wanted all the evidence. Oh, you're Canadian? Okay, cool. Bitchin'. I'm just letting you know. I'm American. Right on. I'm American. And I'm just letting you know, man, I've done the research. All right, let's see. Okay, so here's the thing with this protective order. Okay, these provisions explicitly prohibit the defendants, all right, and defense team from disclosing the names and PII of victims and witnesses, okay? They also explicitly prohibit members of the defense team from leaving copies of discovery materials with the defendants. They can't do that, okay? No, especially in the jail. Biological. David's, I'll show you biological. The biological bishop. I just said if you did vote for him. I just said if you did. Cool. I never said you did. I just said if you voted for him, cool. Let's see. The defendants agreed that these protections were necessary to safeguard the privacy and safety of the alleged victims and witnesses. So they... Okay. This is why right here. Subject to injury, scrutiny, jobs, employees, neighbors. It doesn't preclude the defendants or their counsel from reviewing the materials that the U.S. will provide in discovery. It prevents, right here, it prevents them from disclosing the information contained therein to third parties in order to reduce the risk of humiliation, harassment of victims and witnesses. Okay? Yeah, come on. I mean, yeah, Uncle Jake, we had two choices and they were both shittier than David. I wasn't going to vote for either one of them. Fuck that. No way. Nope. Solid pass for me. Solid pass for me. Okay, and notably, each defendant now has expanded their defense team significantly, which allows for additional resources and for investigation and trial prep. Finally, the defendants do not allege that their agreement to these terms was unintelligent, involuntary, coerced, or otherwise invalid. Okay, let's take a peek here. There's some stuff where... Okay, so here's case law right here. A defendant is not entitled to receive the identities and victims and witnesses until much closer to a trial date. Right there. Pretrial disclosure of the identity of government witnesses does not require government for witnesses. Circuit courts. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's more case law. No constitutional violation. Find a protective or include restrictions. Okay, that's good. What's this? In this case, defense counsel allegations amount to complaints of inconvenience relating mainly to their preferred methods of preparation for cross-examination. They told him no. No, they said, fuck no. The Colt Cat Mom, they want all the information of all the victims and witnesses right now. The government's like, nope, can't have it. Nope. Because they're still trying to find out about if some of that material is child explicit. The defendants can spend as much time as they wish reviewing discoveries preparing for trial. Defense counsel needs to only be present. Okay. So again, if they want to see this, right, this is how this is going to work, right? This is what this is all saying. Exactly, Catmom. Fuck that. Fuck that. Exactly. Fuck that. So they've look, neither rule is okay, who have retained multiple attorneys with right to unfettered access to discovery. Okay. So look, they're getting rights to access unfettered discovery. Yeah, it's somewhat inconvenient for counsel. It does not amount to substantial prejudice. The restriction on revealing the names of PII of victims and witnesses may require defense counsel to spend more time investigating the case, but does not create substantial prejudice. The defense team can ask KOGGC members all the questions they want simply without using the names of victims and witnesses. And that's what fucking bitch Michelle and David are asking for. Hey, we want all the names of the people we victimized. Right, Daniela? We told you guys we just know the tip of the iceberg. How's the cult going to justify this when they find out David's a fucking pedophile? I'm not afraid to say pedophile because if he is, that's what the fuck it is. He's a fucking pedophile. How will you guys justify that? What if they do find child material on David's phone? How will you guys fucking spin that? Yeah, David knows all the people he victimized, but he wants the specific names of the victims in the indictment. That way they can go target them. That's why. And the government's like, yeah, no, fuck yourself. No, you can't do that. We're not giving you the names of the victims and witnesses. Eat your ass. No. Why would they do that? So they could go out and re-victimize them? Fucking dumb shits. That's what pisses me off about the thought process of these fucking lawyers. KOGGC members can offer credibility assessments of anyone they have encountered in KOGGC. The defense is simply restricted from giving a list of victims and witnesses. They keep saying, hey, you're not going to get a list. Exactly. So he could go home and go shame them publicly, the fucking piece of shit. Yeah. So he could send his little cult fucking members out. Hey, go do this to this person. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, well, the kids were dressed all provocative. The fuck are you talking about? Kids dressing provocative. You're right, Interspace. They'll somehow spin it that it's the kid's fucking fault. You goddamn right they will. So they can't even. So here's the thing. 60 days before a trial date, the defense team may discuss former members of JMMI KOGGC by name outside the defense team, only as necessary to investigate the allegations and prepare for trial. The defense team may not disclose the fact that a particular person is an alleged victim or government witness. Boy, they got a lot of work to do. more case law, Crimes Victim Rights Act. Okay, that's going to be real important in this. That's ultimately what the defense is trying to get around the CVRA, Crimes Victim Rights Act. Yeah, the charismatic Chomo. Exactly. Hey, what's up, non-work? How you doing? Good to see you today, bud. While this administration, it does not rise to a little compromise. Okay, good. They can fully review and counsel. So like this shit, y'all remember the tests in school where it was like you had to fucking fill in the bubbles, right? Like how it has to be behind like fucking double lock and key. That's how this shit is like locked in a fucking safe. Nope. It's gonna be like this shit is gonna be reviewed in a room with like no fucking windows type deal, no cameras. Just it would be the lawyers and David. That's it. But there's so much fucking discovery. They'll never be able to get through it in the time and allotted for the case. Now, what I know, yep, they'll link it to that's. Hey, Britt. Hey, no, bro. That's what they're asking. No, check these fuckers out. No, they're asking just for that. Nope. They're asking just for that, my guy. Nope. No, they wanted just that, dude. Nope. They wanted all the information. Right here. The fucking nerve of Michelle and David. Oh, we want to dictate how the government manages and discloses its own evidence. Fuck off. We're going to disclose it and manage it how the fuck we want. You know what this says? They're fucked. They're damaged. Because I can't with these lawyers. The nerve. It's not even the lawyers. It's Michelle and David. It's Michelle and David. Oh my God. The nerve. It's unreal. It's unfucking real. It's disgusting. It really is. This is like utter just disgust. Like the fact that the lawyers would be like, okay, well, that's, but they're not going to give it to you. Like the first one, the protective order. Hey, we want all the names of the victim witnesses. That way we could disseminate it among the entire fucking internet. Yeah, these lawyers are fucking scum. Well, like they're doing what their client wants them to because they're getting paid. That's the new twist. I know. That's awesome, right, Uncle Jake? Isn't that fucking rad? Hey, we're gonna dictate how you disclose your discovery, okay? The defense is gonna the defense team is gonna dictate how you disclose all the evidence. Actually, David Taylor's gonna he'll handle that. The apostle will handle your discovery. Oh man. Fuck no. There's no way. That's that and the fiend. That's what they're asking for to drop the whole protective order to be like, hey, we want access to all the victims and witnesses so we can disseminate it. And we want to actually also have all the materials, be able to keep it in our jail cells, at our houses. They're saying, yeah, fuck no. They are going to retain a discovery coordinator, though. I guarantee that. And you know what that is? More dollar bills. Money, money, money. Money! On top of all the money they already owe. I mean, in real money, you guys, to get this cult out of debt, you're probably talking... Fuck, man. 20? 20? Yeah, David's all, you know what? Just let me go ahead and sit on the judge's seat. That way I can take care of my own trial. Right, Daniela? Daniel's all David E. Taylor wants to sit on the judge's seat too. Fucking asshole. Yeah, it is. But again, these lawyers are just doing what their fucking dumb shit clients tell them to do. And they probably know he's an idiot. They know he's an idiot. I know what. Hey, what could go wrong? Let us just go ahead and disclose all this information to the fucking cult. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Nothing bad will happen. Nah, just go ahead and give them all that fucking information, the victims and witnesses. Hey, just give them the whole fucking 301. Was it the 301 file? I know, what a fucking prick, right, Freeman? I know. Hey, we want all the names of the disgruntled fucking employees. We want the names, addresses, phone numbers. Hey, we want their job resumes, applications. We want everything. Give us their credit card numbers. Hey, Britt. I hope he does, man. And you know what? You know what else is cool? He's going to go to his grave shitting his fucking pants, too. And that's even more comforting to me than him thinking he's Jesus. No, they haven't accepted that their entitlement has gone out the window. Yeah. Yeah, cultural misappropriation. Yeah. Brian Tate, probably. You are showing me what I want to see. I could see him doing that Brian train. Y'all are showing me what I want to see. Well, you did all this shit yourself, Mr. Taylor. Yeah. Oh, David would. That's David telling the lawyers, I want the names of all the victims. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for doing what David wants, lawyers. We appreciate that. Thanks for fucking draining his bank account. Really appreciate it. Keep doing it. Keep doing all these dumb fucking filings that you know you're not going to get. This is awesome. Okay, so 60 days, they'll get access, but they still won't know the names. Okay, so retention of discovery materials, Crime Victim Rights Act, counsel's presence. That's only time they can review this material. Oh, little cunt. I watched the last bit of her trial, man. She fucking poisoned her husband. That fucking bitch, dude. She just sat there all fucking thin-lipped, fucking straight-faced. Yeah, Big Balls Johnson. He's all... What does he say in Prison Break? He's all, Mr. Big Balls Johnson. Oh, yeah. These lawyers ain't working on credit now. They're getting a fucking retainer up front, man. No, David's miracle is Bolo. Bolo is the booty bandit. Hey, remember how I said the government knows? Hey, they know. Look, Taylor engages in frequent communication with KOGGC members while he's detained and continues to direct activities of KOGGC, even post Taylor speaking from detention on its YouTube channel. Fucking love it. Yeah, just for that offense, they could have fucking put him on solitary for 6 months. 6 months extra duty. Yeah, he's on timeout right now. Right here. Look. Right there. That's a big no-no. Yeah. That's a 297. That's not your level. It's just that's what the offense is. I know, right? Right, Bane trained fucking idiot. Hey, way to go ahead. Way to fucking throw your case, right? Way to throw your case, right, Bane train? So he said, like, I'm writing David a letter, you guys. I'm worried. It's going to be a nice long letter. Just before I started live, I was like, all right, I'm going to go do this live stream and talk about the most recent court document that got updated. I'll come back and write more later. Hey, what up, TTYL? How you doing, man?
Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I think Michelle's going to go all the way, David. Yeah. Yep, right here. Based on the past behavior and rhetoric of the defendants. No, he can't use the insanity plea. No, Te Amo, guess what? No, David's going to take this to trial. His lawyers already said he can't wait to go to trial and vindicate himself. No, he wants to go to trial. His lawyers already said he cannot wait to go to trial to vindicate himself on the stand. I know, exactly. It's like she detains him and then he proves her right. And then she says, Mr. Taylor, like, fuck, you, for God, let's just listen to it. God damn, Kimberly Altman, Jesus. I can't, man, you know, Kimberly Altman, I'll never forget the day that I felt like you finally took that concern and worry away from us, man. And I want to thank you for that, because for a long time, we didn't think anybody was listening to us. And the day that you took the concern, I don't know if I can't speak for everybody else, but to this, I'll never fucking forget this day. It was the day that all my concern was taken away. It was. It seriously was. Exactly. He went out of his way to fucking violate the judge's fucking order. The only way I could keep the community safe is to put you in lockup. Thanks for proving her right, David, you fucking dumbass. Jesus Christ. Why don't I get sound here? Let's see here.
Recalling case 25-20560, United States of America versus David Taylor.
Sarah Cohen, on behalf of the United States. Thank you. Just put your appearance again on the record, please.
Oh, Scott Rosenberg. I'm sorry. I was just getting notes for what you were going to say.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll just go ahead and defend this one myself, you guys. Sit back and let the apostle fucking take the stand. Stand back, Scott. I got this.
Mr. Taylor, I'm going to say some things that the folks in this courtroom have probably heard a couple more times today, but it is part of my decision-making process. And the first thing is you are entitled to the presumption of innocence. There is nothing that has taken place in this hearing today, anything that was in the government's proffer, its memorandum, or anything that I might set forth in any finding that's intended or should affect that presumption of your innocence. And this is a detention hearing, and it's governed by the Bail Reform Act. And that act says that detention is considered an exceptional step. Bond is presumed unless it is determined that there are no conditions or combination of conditions that will reasonably assure your appearance or reasonably assure the safety of the community. And the act requires that I impose the least restrictive measures to provide those reasonable assurances. Now, in your case, with the charges that you are facing.
Now, keep in mind, she has to provide the least restrictive, and she provides detention because it's the least restrictive. And he goes in and he starts communicating with this cult from detention. Fucked up. For real. But this is about like, this was just a great day, man. When it started getting out, when we heard it, you know, when I heard it, the first day I heard it, I was like, okay, awesome.
It is a presumption case. And that means that these charges are so serious by their very nature that Congress has decided that it is presumed you don't get bond. But as your lawyer said, that presumption can be overcome. And I understand the government has a belief that they haven't overcome the presumption, but you just need some evidence to overcome it. You don't have a criminal history, and you have ties to varying communities. So I'm going to assume that you have overcome the presumption of detention. But then I have to look to the 3142G factors. They were all talked about here today in some way, shape, or another, and they're in the government's brief, and they're talked about in the brief that was filed by your lawyer. The first is the nature and circumstances of the offense. It's laid out in the indictment. It's very serious. These allegations are horrific. I understand that this is ostensibly a church, but from where the court sees it, it has serious questions. If churches that I know don't operate in this manner, and this is a presumption case.
TTYL, that was actually David that tried to overtalk the judge. It wasn't his defense. It was David. It was TTYL. That was actually David trying to overtalk the judge. She's all, no, you let me talk now. But she says at the end, your defense did a good job. But nope. Just listen.
And so this factor, the nature and circumstances of the offense. And I understand you have what you have telling me, a formidable defense.
Right there. Right there. David thinks he has a formidable defense. Look, she says, and you're telling me what you say is a formidable defense. But what I'm hearing, it weighs in favor of detention.
To stand. So this factor, the nature and circumstances of the offense. And I understand you have what you have telling me, a formidable defense to what is laid out in the indictment and the nature and circumstances. But what I'm looking at, it's serious. It weighs in favor of detention. Then I consider the weight of the evidence. It's not the weight of the evidence of your guilt or innocence. It's the weight of the evidence as to your risk of non-appearance or danger to the community. And as to your risk of non-appearance, the government has set forth here today and in its memorandum, that you have some financial means, potentially. I don't know if it's super significant for you to go a lot of places, but what's really concerning about me is that you have ties so many different places, in so many different states, and you have supporters, I'm hearing, 200,000 people, and that gives me some concern that you are a risk of non-appearance through your ties and your supporters. And they only have to convince me by a preponderance of the evidence. And they've come really close to that. But I'm mostly concerned about the danger to the community, and they have to show clear and convincing evidence. And I look at what's set forth in the affidavit. Those aren't just, there's allegations, yes, but there's actual text messages that are set forth that enhance what's in the affidavit.
Right? She just said, not only is there allegations, but there's text messages that enhance the fucking allegations. The text messages enhance everything that's being said.
And then I heard in the government's proffer today, and I understand this is an ongoing investigation and they are still uncovering things. And the things that they have told me today that they have uncovered are very concerning, very disturbing, and, indicative of your dangerousness. And I think your history and characteristics as well. You don't have a criminal history. And by your lawyer, you've been, serving in this ministry, and you have, you have supporters here who believe in you, and that would be a good thing in your favor. But it also cuts the other way too, because what's laid out here in this indictment and what I've read is really concerning, Mr. Taylor. You are alleged to lead this organization that is alleged to have engaged in some activity that is incredibly troubling, concerning to the court. So I think this all speaks to your dangerousness to the community, and I know your supporters completely disagree, But you don't have all just supporters. There are people who, you're going to have your witnesses at trial that say none of this happened. They're going to have their people that tell a very different story. And that's not unusual in situations like this.
Bam. Okay. They're going to have their witnesses. You're going to have yours. And there's always two sides of the stories. And that is not uncommon. So exactly, right? It's very common. You know how many it took down? You know how many witnesses it took to bring down that fucking creep nature boy? 2. 2. It only took 2 witnesses. It only took 2 witnesses from the nature boy cult to put that fucking piece of shit in prison for the rest of his fucking life. Let that sink in for a minute.
But from my vantage point, I'm extremely concerned. I'm also really concerned because
this is where he's about to interrupt the judge. Listen.
There's no real good place right now for me to tell you where you could go, where you would be. No, you let me talk.
Okay.
He's like, okay.
You've talked. I know you proposed an address in this district that hasn't been vetted by pretrial services. I have no idea where that is. You don't have, you have some ties to this district. There was a church place here. But I'm not convinced that anything pretrial services has offered. I think one of the bond conditions of your co-defendant was to be completely separated from the church. I don't think that's possible here. I don't think there's any bond condition where you're proposing to live in North Carolina. That's still part of this whole organization. That's still part of it. And your supporters, if I understand what the government's saying in their investigation, part of that is to protect Mr. Taylor. And I don't know how the extent that protection might go, but Mr. Taylor, I think
right here.
And I don't know how the extent that protection might go, but Mr. Taylor, I think
right here. Like I still get like, okay, thank you. Like fucking A. And who knows what she saw that day? That's the thing. Who knows what the fucking government showed her in her chambers, Your Honor? This is why this guy needs to stay in. She could have seen some shit and she had to come to a decision maybe on lunchtime and be like, okay, this is why I made this decision. And look, she caught him hook, line, and sinker. Is the concern in her voice. Thank you, Kim. It was the absolute concern because she's like, I don't know to what extent these people will protect you. I don't know if we come back to get you. What are the possibilities? You engage in a shootout with federal agents. You run, you hide, you break your bond, you abuse somebody, you go out, commit more crimes. Nope. No, Bane Train, that's different. Nope, she didn't. There was no protest at this time. Who knows? It could have been what was on the phone. She probably saw the abusive nature of his organization, right? She's got a lot to worry about. Imagine the decision she had to come up with, right? Because detention is the least restrictive means for David. Chris, hey, check this out, bro. Hey, Big Doug. Hey, man. Oh, so the cult, Chris, David and Michelle want fucking names, date of birth, addresses, social security numbers of all the victims and witnesses. And the government is telling them, fuck you. They're covered by the Crime Victim Rights Act. The defense, Chris, the defense can only talk about the evidence. They can't give names. They can't. The defense is under a protective order. If they do, all the defense is fucked. Bottom line, yeah. She saw enough to understand, recognize, and comprehend that this man is a danger to humanity and a danger to society and needs to be behind bars for the rest of his life. And here's the thing. David's dragging this out longer than it needs to be. Let me tell you guys that right now. He's making it worse on himself. I was talking to some people today. I talked to some people today, and he's making it worse on himself, you guys. The longer he waits, the more discovery is going to come out. The more fucked up shit we're going to learn about, like we've been saying. This is a big deal. The cult thinks this is fucking fun and games, what's happening. Well, listen up, cult members. I'm here to tell you right now. You guys are ruining it. You're going to make it worse. You're making it worse. Keep doing what you're doing. By all means, Michelle, keep giving out orders. Keep giving out the orders, Michelle. We know you are. We know you're using your son through Amanda's son. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you didn't know, Bane Train? The 50,000, dude. 10,000 videos and 40,000 images and counting. Yep, they're very careful. Look, it's personal identifying information. The government will not release this even to the public. Well, it wasn't that it is, but they're determining whether or not it is. Let me get back up to that. Yeah. Let me get back up to that. Oh, right here. Bam. We all knew David's a sick fuck. For people who thought this was a reality fucking show, it wasn't. Yeah, after the trial to be public record. Yeah, after the trial to be public record. Yeah, all this will be public record. Yep, because it is a public trial. Yep. This is going to change the books, everybody. I mean, we know fucking pastors and priests and doing all this shit, but this was way different. This was a different type of operation. No, certain information won't be made public. Like all the explicit material, they'll redact all the victim names, obviously, right? Addresses, names, they'll redact that. But everything else should be made public, and it absolutely should be so the story can be written. This story needs to be written. It needs to be told. It needs to be written in order to prevent it from happening again. Like you guys, we all have to write this story together. Somehow, some way. I came across somebody recently, and I don't want to give out too much information, but yeah, I'm going to try and I pitched an idea to somebody who might be able to help write a documentary. Okay. Can the cultists who see the light after discoveries? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's something we've always said here. There can be big civil suits for the survivors out there. You all get together. This could be a class action lawsuit. It is. No, Trip 9. With you, bro. It's going to bring down this evangelist charismatic movement. Yeah. Yep. This would be a class action lawsuit. And I highly encourage the survivors out there. Y'all should maybe look into it together. If you need help, we'll help you. We don't want anything out of it. But this type of operation for survivors and the trafficking and the victims and the witnesses, even if you didn't take the stand and you are a victim and you have the proof of it, say you got text messages, emails, whatever, receipts from money, whatever. This is the making of a class action lawsuit. A big one too for a fucking church. This is claiming to be a church, right? Can you imagine this? Another fucking just sprinkle on the fucking ice cream, man. Class action lawsuit. Just drain them dry. Look what they did. Look what they did to people. Look what this cult did to people. They fucked over a lot of people. They deserve every fucking... These survivors, they should get all the money that is from this operation. And it should be divided among them equally. No questions asked. If he put you through hell. Like the amount of bullshit they went through, like whatever the survivors are getting, multiply that by like fucking 10,000. That's what they should get. Okay. That's why I'm actually like, we're Chris, and you know what's funny about all this, bro? Is they're asking for all the personally identifying information of all the survivors and victims. Hey, give me all the personal information. Yep. Give the survivors the money, all of it. Yep. Once all the assets are seized and sold off, you break that shit up equally and you give it all to the survivors. Here you go. Here's for a life of indentured servitude that fucking we let slide under the rug for so long. Here, this one's on us. Here, fucking government check. Split up between equally. Do what you want with it. Tax free. Here you go. Sorry. That was kind of our fault. We let this go on for so long. Be cool, right? Be cool, right? So we only know the tip of the iceberg, man. We're going to see more of these documents, and I think the more of these court documents to see, the more deranged shit we're going to see with this fucking cult, man. They're going to have to take a plea deal eventually. There's so many sexually explicit material, so much explicit material that they're still determining whether or not it's like of minors. There's so much. Like, how do you determine that? I don't know. I wouldn't even know. Like, I don't even want to. Like, I can't. He's got 10. He's got 10. Add fucking another one. Fucking felony. Michelle's got 8 and David's got an additional 2, so 10. He's got 10 counts. 10 counts. 10 counts, an additional 2. Right, David's got 8 or 6 plus an additional 2 of forced labor. I'm not surprised he's a fucking pedophile either. Sick fuck is, sick fucks are, dude. No, dude, David's fucked up, Bane. He's gonna take the stand. David's gonna take the stand. David's gonna take the stand. He'll take the stand even if they find child material. He'll take the stand. God told me to do it. It's their fault. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Catherine, Crick's time is coming too. Yeah, Crick's time is coming too. Catherine, don't think we forgot about you, sweetheart. Just put you on the back burner. Yeah. Yeah. Damn fucking Iowa Whitaker. So yeah, that's kind of a new court update we have tonight. Witness tampering. They're full out denying, they're defying all the judge's orders. David is. And now we know for sure Chris Com, the judge knows, the court knows about David making phone calls from jail and facilitating out to live streams and shit. And yeah. Yeah, God told me to do it with yeah. You know, God said it was okay. Oh, if he gets up and starts preaching on the stand, oh, fuck no. The judge will tell him, you fucking better just answer yes or no. Cam, you know, someone asked me today, they're like, Rich, are you doing all right? And I really appreciate that. You guys know who you are. I don't ever give names out here. But they asked me. They're like, Rich, are you doing all right? They're like, I know this can be like, it's a rabbit hole. I'm like, fuck yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm doing all right though. It's tiring because it took time to do this. Like, fuck, man, the time involved in this, well worth it for sure. And I was talking about that with Cliff today, and I was all, man, you know, Cliff, I was like, in the end, like after all the hell that you guys went through, I was like, dude, like we're all gonna sit down one day and look back and all laugh at it together, be like, damn, that was fun, right? All the shit, all the crap, the hell you guys went through. You know, I really do. I hope this is like vindication for everybody. Whoever it's happened to, like, no, all of us, everybody here, man. Like, I think about these things. Like, it took this whole community to do this. I mean, really, this is tough. Oh yeah, Chris. This is pretty intense what's going on, man. And it took all of us, man. It took all of us though, like I can't even begin to think, like, I hate to brag, but I don't think anybody, like, nobody could think as like as fast as we do. They're not easy to take down. No, they're not. It takes pressure and time, right? Right? Pressure and time. That's all it takes. Pressure, time, the right angles, right? What's David's one angle? Fucking pride, money. Yeah, there's still miles to go. Oh yeah, there's still miles to go. This shit ain't over. This shit ain't over. And now that we're starting to learn, like, the government's like, hey, we got to make sure that, you know, none of this shit contains child abuse material because there's so much. Okay, Chris. This is, all right, let me get back up to the top. They want to, okay, modify, in summary, David and Michelle want access to all the victims. They're literally acting, okay, they want a stipulation to the order, right? That's what's asked. Response brief. The government's responding because David and Michelle have asked for direct information regarding the survivors and the victims, names, date of birth, social security numbers, addresses, everything, phone numbers. The government's like, no. Flat out told them no. Because of this is why you're not going to get it. The exact information they're asking for. Oh yeah, bro, check this out. Under the protective order, look at this, Chris. The government has produced approximately 82,000 financial records, 14,000 pages of FBI reports and other documents, 41,000 pages of Facebook records, 46 gigabytes of data from Ring Central and Servant Keeper, which are Ring doorbells, which Michelle basically had a slave button for Kia. She pushed that button and her slave would fucking come running, Kia. So it's really unique. Michelle had a literal slave. 776 body-worn camera videos because the worn body cameras. 12,000 photos. Extraction of electronic devices and Taylor's iCloud. Let that sink in. 14,000 pages of FBI reports. Fuck. 41,000 pages of Facebook records. And this is, yeah, they probably forgot to add, you know, that could fall under the financial records. FBI reports and other documents right there. Right there, Chris. Chris, right here, bro. You want to know the IRS reports? 14,000 pages of FBI reports and other documents right there. There's our IRS reports, you guys. You guys want to know if it paid off? It fucking paid off. Oh, yeah, I wrote in David's letter today. I'm not going to read out the whole letter to everybody because that's between me and that fucker. But I did write about, dude, you were so fucking dumb, David. Like, you literally gave the keys of the kingdom to the FBI on your own fucking phone, you dumb shit. I did tell him that, too. I was like, you know, I knew you were dumb, David, but I didn't know you were that fucking stupid to do that. Oh, I'm letting him have it on certain shit. I'm like, dude, to document, like, all these records? How stupid. Dumb as fuck. Oh, man. Because he was actually calling the church for fucking prison. You can't make this shit up, dude. You can't make this up. This isn't a fucking fantasy, bro. Like this, like banging my head against the wall, man. The first time it happened was right here, a month ago.
And we should be having some conversation on it again too. But I just want you to know I love you. Let's continue to keep this global church around the world strong. And I just wanted again to meet with my sons and daughters to let you know what's really happening. So you're not alarmed. You'll be able to tell your family members what has happened here. We show you the video so you know what took place. You know, it's this wrongful persecution.
This is the
How many
dumbest fucking
saw
thing you
that?
could ever done.
That video. Wave your hands. I want to see the hands of those on Zoom. Pull up the Zoom audience on the.
When this was happening, I literally couldn't believe what the fuck I was seeing. I was like, what the fuck? Hey, guess what, man? Exactly. Yeah, this was one of the first ones he did, and that was over a month ago. Okay, this is why the cult's fucking up. Look, clear violation of communication policies in the jail. All right. That was January 27th. That was the first time he ever did a call from jail. Dumb fuck, dude. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. And this was one he did from FCI Milan. Reported this one too. Check it.
We have a special announcement.
We have a very special announcement. Apostle Taylor is actually on the line. Hello, sir. You are on the line, and the church is here.
Hello, everybody. As y'all know, I'm very limited here, so whenever I could get the phone, it's very limited. So
No, he made a lot of calls from jail. We told the jail was going on. I still don't know. I will say the guards were pissed at me. I'll let you guys know that. Fuck that. I'm just going to let it out. The guards were pissed at me because somebody lost their job. It wasn't my fault. I just reported it. All I did was ever report it. Motherfuckers, I found out people were looking up my IP address, trying to find out where I lived and shit. Mm-hmm. Dead ass serious. That's not a fucking lie. I'm not going to say you told me, but I know people were looking up my IP address, and not from the cult, but from other sources, trying to find out where I live. Yep. They were pissed at me, man. They were pissed at me. All I did, I was like, hey, just do your job, man. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. Hey, this is a fucking communication policy violation. He's been ordered not to have any contact with his cult, and he's doing live streams from your jail. We warned them multiple times. They kept doing it, over and over and over and over. So I got tired of it, and I finally sent it over to the fucking prosecutor. I was like, all right. Not listening. I haven't reported this one to FCI Milan. Don't ever know what happened with this one.
I didn't. I was able to get it now, and usually they don't let me get back on for a long time. So this was the right moment for now. And Pastor Steve, I heard you preaching. That was so good. Let me go on. Let me share with y'all. I got to share with you two major things God told me to tell you in this tribulation. Number one,
I will say the prosecutor has never ever responded to me. Ever. Never. Nope. They don't respond to me. They can't. They can't. I send shit over to them. Whether they use it or not, that's up to them. This was a big concern for everybody. For everybody. Well, not just mine. Not just mine. Everybody. This was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I did their job for free. I did their job for fucking free. Holy shit.
So someone get First Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 1 through 5.
And I sent that in an email to these guys. I was like, is this fucking Disneyland? What is this, Disneyland? Fucking Six Flags Magic Mountain. We're all going out for a nice fucking family picnic day. It's like, this guy's in fucking jail. Doing a fucking live stream? Wake the fuck up, man.
Verses 2. No, we'll start at 1 through 6. Quickly read that. Can someone get that and read that for me? Real quick. And Lord, I pray right now that you anoint these lips of clay, that I'll not merely speak as a man, but as an oracle of God. I pray that you'll give me the words to say to your people this morning, and what you've already spoken to me in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, do y'all have it? I just need somebody to get the Bible and go and turn to that and speak it out.
Yes, sir. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1 through 6. Yeah. The word of the Lord says, For yourselves, brethren, know our entrance in unto you, that it was not in vain. But even after that we had suffered before and were shamefully entreated, as you know, at Philippi.
This call is from a federal prison.
We were bold in our God to speak unto you.
This call is from a federal prison.
We were bold in our God to speak unto Philippi.
This call is from a federal prison.
We were bold in our God to speak unto you the gospel of...
Call is from a federal prison.
That's the coolest fucking thing ever.
Shamefully entreated, as you know, but even after that we had suffered before and were shamefully entreated, as you know, at Philippi.
This call is from a federal prison.
Oh, yeah, it's like, that is by far, oh my God, like when that all happened, dude, it was like by far the dopest fucking thing. I was like, oh. Oh.
This call is from a federal prison.
Oh, I got it right here on my roadcaster.
This call is from a federal prison.
I could just on demand now.
This call is from a federal prison. This call is from a federal prison. This call is from a federal prison.
When we do phone calls, when somebody calls, I'll be...
This call is from a federal prison.
I told you, man, we have fun here. Like, this was serious shit we're dealing with, right? But they provide us with some of the best fucking content.
This call is from a federal prison.
You can't make this up. David literally was calling from FCI Milan, once again facilitating a live to fucking YouTube.
This call is from a federal prison.
Yeah, David's the apostle, but he can't even remember Thessalonians. He's all, hold on, 20th Thessalonians. He's all 22 Thessalonians, 5th chapter. I think I have that up here too.
Don't call him David.
Don't call him David.
Yeah.
This call is from a federal prison.
You can't make this up. Seriously. Yeah.
This call is from a federal prison. Don't call him David.
Because
Don't call him David.
Don't call him David. Yeah, Michelle's an evil one, man. And we're going to go 4 more minutes. Let's just do a quick recap, all right? So we have witness tampering, okay, because that's what's actually happening. The cult is witness tampering, as according to the documents. They are facilitating calls from the jail cell. Who's saying that? Who's saying the calls from a federal prison? Dude, that's the prompt on the phone to let you know that your call's being recorded because the call's from a federal prison. Oh, wait, who's saying don't call him David? Oh, that's Michelle Brennan. Oh, that's Michelle Brennan.
Don't call him David.
And for the end, for the close down, I'll play that video. Yeah, no, I'll play that phone call. That's Michelle Brennan. Total fucking train wreck. I do too. Hey, Chris Com, you know what else I think too, bro? Chris Com, you know what else I think too? That just makes my day so much better is not only is David in jail, like he has the shits, bro. Like he can't control his bowels. He's behind bars. He's probably in one of the most uncomfortable environments he's ever been in. And he has the shits, bro. It's instant satisfaction. Dude, like I could be having the most fucked up day and I'll think of David not being able to control his bowel movements in jail. And that's enough to make my day just perfect. Really is, bro. It's like, my day's fine now. Seriously. Shit all over the place with no pads. He's all, hey, can I just get a diaper? Poor guy. He kind of deserves it, man. Like, I don't want to say, man. No, they won't. No, inmates won't deal with the dirty ass man in prison. Nope, they'll beat his ass for just being dirty. No, man. My day is that's my day. Instant satisfaction, man. All I got to do is think about David sitting in jail, not being able to control his diarrhea, and just fucking not, no pads. my day's fine. Somehow my day just got a whole lot better. He's a natural man. Oh, man. No. It's good. It happens too. Yeah, no, it happens. Dude, they won't deal with it, man. Nah, I've been watching videos like ex-cons. No, they don't deal with it's dirty. You got to keep clean, bro. Like, yeah, you're in prison, but keep your ass fucking clean. Yeah, it's too good. Yeah, he's probably not shower pissing everybody off. He's a real natural man, yeah. Natural in the sense that he doesn't wipe his ass or fucking shower. Natural man shitting all over himself. I can't do this with you guys. Seriously, man. You can't get more natural than that shitting all over yourself. Can't stop. You can't get more natural than that, everybody. You're shitting all over yourself. Yeah, well, David's shit all over himself. He's having a shit and thoughts speaking gibberish. Oh my God. Oh, stop. That's enough. Yes, Rim. I'll text you. I'll call you after. I'll jam with you about that, bro. You're the homie. Yeah. All right, yeah. And we're going to wrap it up there. So quick recap. Witness tampering. They're asking for access to all the witnesses, all that shit. Pass me some tissue, Tito. That's the thing it's going to be safe. Will you pass me some tissue, Tito? I really need that tissue. Throw him a fucking use pad. He deserves everything that's getting to him. Here we go.
But keep our name out your mouth.
Y'all have a good night, man. Thanks for being here.
Anything to
Just real quick, man. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's been here through this process. We're not done with it yet. And
keep our name out your mouth because
it's important that we all did this together. Okay? Nobody could have done this alone. We all had to do it together, man. This was a group effort. So I just want everybody to know thank you for being here. The survivors, the people who've come out giving their testimonies. We'll do that tomorrow, Chris. Tomorrow we'll do gibberish. We'll do a gibberish mashup. Yeah. Yeah, no, we'll do a gibberish mashup. I have one of David. Yeah, I have a gibberish mashup of David. Yeah. And so for whoever is asking who's about that shit earlier, this is Michelle Brennan, man.
nobody has done anything to Tiffany here.
So you do know Tiffany, though. But you do know Tiffany.
Do you understand what I'm
But
saying?
you do know Tiffany, though, right? You know Tiffany?
Don't you ask questions of me. Let me ask questions of you.
Go ahead.
You're the one posting dumb stuff on the internet like an idiot.
So what was
Without
false?
getting any wisdom, you dumb tail.
What was false?
You're a freaking idiot.
What was false?
So stupid.
What was false?
You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing.
What was false?
It's not false, but you're right. You're right.
What did I write? What was false about the church? Tell me about the church. I want to know. I want to know. If I'm wrong, I want to know.
Why don't you come?
Educate me.
Come and talk to me face to face.
I would love to talk to you face to face. What's an address? Where can we meet? Where can we meet?
I would love for you to come face to face.
Where can we meet, Michelle? Michelle, I really want to know. Where can we meet? I do.
You don't want to meet me at. Well, don't even freaking sit there and play games. First of all, you are a complete moron, a complete idiot to post that stuff. Seriously, absolutely retarded.
So you want to meet?
You do know you're going to be judged, right?
Okay, so you want to meet?
Do you know God is going to judge you? Yes or no? Do you know that every freaking word that you spoke against the man of God, you are going to be
Do you know?
judged for that? You do know that?
Do you know?
Do you know? You're going to be judged.
I might not. I might not, though. I want to know.
God is going to judge you. You are going to be judged by God himself. You are going to stand before the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and he is going to say, depart from me, I knew you not. Because you spoke against the proven, chosen man of God. They have stupid things you don't even know. That's what's so dumb. It is absolutely stupid. You're just sitting there and you're passing all these accusations without getting any freaking truth. And
Okay, well, tell me the truth.
On your things, you're cussing like a sailor. No,
That's not me. You're thinking of the wrong person. I'm not who you are talking to.
I absolutely know who you are because I've seen your posts. I've seen what
What's my name?
I've seen your posts.
My name is Amanda Purcell. I've been looking for Tiffany. I'm not the person who you are talking to online, and that's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Then you're the one that's sending the stuff to. She's sending the stuff to you, posting that stuff online.
So tell me what I'm wrong about. So you don't know where Tiffany is,
Your name is Ashley Rose Humphreys.
No, mine is Amanda Purcell. You can look me up.
Or Ashley Rose Humphreys, whatever you say. No, we do not know where Tiffany is. We have been standing in prayer, praying for her safe return. This is what makes me so angry.
Where's
Praying
David?
For safe return for every.
Where's Mr. Taylor? Where's Mr. Taylor?
Don't call him David, and I don't owe you any explanation.
No, I'm not asking for an explanation. But where is he worshiping though?
Take it to the police. I don't owe you anything. I owe you nothing. We spoke to Tiffany's dad. We don't owe you anything.
When did you speak with him? What's his name?
We spoke to Tiffany's dad. We don't owe you anything. Matt spoke to Tiffany's dad. We owe you no explanation.
Matt spoke to Tiffany's dad.
So let me tell you something. Whoever you are, Ashley, Rose Humphreys, whatever your name is, I don't care. Keep us out of it. Keep our name out your mouth.
Well, if you care about her, help us find her, and we will. If you help us find her, we will keep we will stop, but you need to help us find her.
If she knew how you were speaking to us, she would be horrified.
Well, you know what? Let's find her so she can tell me about it. Let's find her so she can tell me how I was wrong.
Why don't you find her? How are we supposed to find her? Are you stupid?
Well, there's more of you than there are of me, and the power of God and prayer should help you.
Really? Look how you're talking. You're accusing. You're posting things of accusation. You're coming by the church, and then you're saying things and accusing. Like, do you know? Where is she? Where is she? Like, we're supposed to know.
Oh, so you're aware that I came by the church. So you do know my name is Amanda, and I'm the one that came by the church.
I do know your name is Ashley Rose Humphreys. You say it's Amanda, but I do know you.
No, I'm the woman that showed up at the church yesterday afternoon and spoke with Tony Pastinelli or whatever.
Regardless.
I'm the one that showed up yesterday.
That's what you said. That's what you say.
Ask Tony.
I don't know who you are.
Ask Tony. Ask Tony.
Ashley get to you?
Ask Tony Pastinelli or whatever his name is. See what he says. He's one of you guys, right? You'll believe him.
Or inbox. How did my inbox get to you, if you're not her?
Because she screenshotted it and posted it to Tiff. If you'd shut your mouth for a half a second, I would actually answer you.
You're not truly interested in finding Tiffany. Don't lie. All you are is looking for an accusation to point fingers at the wrong people.
Then help us find her.
I feel so sorry for you.
Michelle, help us find her. If you're that concerned, help us find her.
Why don't you find her and quit throwing accusations?
I'm not going to.
Pray for Tiffany.
I'm not going to stop. I'm going to tell you now, I'm not going to stop.
We don't know you, but we know Tiffany and we love her. We will continue to pray for her.
Well, you better look for her because I'm not going to stop coming by. You're going to see my face and everybody else's every day.
Who are you talking to? Make your threats. Who cares?
Make yours.
Are you seriously that stupid?
Let me ask you, when was the last time you saw God? When was the last time you saw God?
I am not concerned or worried about a thing that you are saying. Get that through your head. The only thing I care about is Tiffany in this conversation, but not you. So keep your accusations, your lies, all your other things to yourself because you have no interest in truly. What you are is you're just trying to look for things to complain and charge the church instead of looking in a different direction.
Where should I look? Tell me where I should look. If you know so much, tell me.
You're the one posting. You tell me. You post and say that you're looking for things in Florida.
Should I be looking in Florida? Or should I still be looking here?
You tell me.
Well, you're telling me my information's wrong. So if I'm posting in Florida...
I'm looking at these posts. Just an FYI for everyone. The Wind Out Police said that Tiffany's license plate number is this.
Yep.
And then another one. This is Tiffany.
So now you're finding that I am telling you the truth, right? That I am Amanda.
Wind Out Police and made a report with them today.
Yep.
So does that have anything to do with that?
So let me ask you one quick question. Do you feel like an asshole yet? Because I'm not the person who you... Yeah, thank you.